Hi friends, welcome to SriSai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: vector class with index related methods in Java collections framework. So first of all, we'll understand what are collection framework in Java. So collection means collection of objects or group of objects as a single unit or a single object in Java program. Then what is framework? So framework means library to work with Java collections, and this library is available for us in the form of java.util package. So in collections framework, at the top level we have collection interface. So collection is an interface at the top level or the base interface for all the different collections. So under this we have four popular collections to work with collection of objects. First one, list interface collection. Second one, set interface collection. Third one, queue interface collection. And fourth one, map interface collection. So what is the advantage of collections framework? To store collection of data as collection of objects. So basically in Java program we store data in the form of primitive data types variables, array variables, objects variables, and array of objects variables. Primitive data types, arrays, objects, array of objects. So compared to these storages, how collections frameworks are advantageous? So size of the collections is dynamic. We can add or we can delete any number of objects as per our requirement in collections. And in collections we can store homogeneous as well as heterogeneous collection of objects, which means that same type of data as well as different type of data. And next, in collections we have predefined methods to work with different operations. For example, adding objects, deleting objects, displaying objects, searching objects, and sorting objects. And in collections, whatever the data we store, it will be stored in object format only. So if we store integer data, character data, boolean data, or floating data, everything will be stored in the form of objects only, which is object class, object format. Right. So coming to some important points about collections. So collections is only for objects but not primitive data types. And next, collections is nothing but collection of objects only. And next, in collections, every data is stored in the form of objects. So this is what is all about collections framework. So now coming to the vector class. So how to use vector class with index related methods. So first of all, vector class is available in java.util package, and this class is inherited from list interface. List interface is inherited from collection interface, and collection interface is inherited from iterable interface. Right. So if we see the description of this class, java p java.util.vector, open the command prompt, go to your working directory and issue this command. Right. So if we get to the vector class, so vector class is inherited from list interface, which in turn is inherited from collection, and collection is inherited from iterable interface. Right. So all the methods of iterable, collection, list can be used in vector class. Now coming to some important points related to the vector class. So vector class is available in java.util package. It stores collection of objects as one-dimensional array. So one-dimensional array means it provides indexes to different collection of objects, and these indexes starts from 0 to size -1. So its initial default capacity is 10. It accepts duplicate objects. We can store duplicate objects in vector collection, and then order is preserved. So it will store the elements or objects in the same order how we have added into the vector collection. And finally, it is a legacy class. So what is legacy class? So legacy class means a class which is clonable, a class which is serializable, and methods are synchronized. Right? It is known as legacy class. So clonable means we can create a duplicate array list. For example, so here we have a clone method using which we can create a duplicate array list. And next, serializable means vector class object can participate in serialization and deserialization. And then methods are synchronized means vector class object can be used in multi-threading environment or multi-threading application. Right. Next, coming to the constructors. So this is a default constructor with a capacity of 10. So this is a constructor where int indicates our own capacity 20, 30, 40. So these are two popular constructors. And then coming to the methods, right. So here we can use index of to get a first occurrence index of a particular element, last occurrence of a particular element in a vector, index of object comma int. So we can get the index of a particular element, and from that the search begins from the given index, from second index or third index. So last index of object comma int. So this will do searching in backward direction and give the last index position from a given index. From second index it will do the backward search. Element at int, at a particular index it will return that element. Set element at e comma int. E indicates object. At a particular index it will replace the element. Removing element at a particular index, inserting element at a particular index, other elements will move aside. And then we also have other methods related to the index. Get index, getting the element at a particular index, setting the element at a particular index, and then adding an element at a particular index, other elements will move aside. So set means replace, add means add in between, removing an element from a particular index. And then we also have sublist. So sublist method, getting elements from a vector as a subset and return that as list from beginning index to the last index or ending index. Ending index element is not included. So these are some methods which are related to indexes in vector class. So let us try to demonstrate this with a small program. So vector class example 3. So take a new page. Right. So first write the comments to program to perform operations with index related methods using vector class. Import the package java.util package. So take the main class with main method. So save the program as vector class example 3.java. Right. So first of all, we'll create a vector with a default capacity of 10. So for that we are using this logic. Vector vc is equals to new vector, and we are adding 6 elements 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10. So 10 is a duplicate element. So duplicate elements is accepted, or duplicate object. And then print vector capacity size 6 is empty false. Right. So save this, get back to the command prompt. So compile the program. So vector class example 3.java. No error, and run it. Right. So 6 elements in the vector 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 10. Default capacity is 10. 6 is the size, and is empty false. Next. we will get the index of a particular element. So it goes like this: index of 10. So it will give the first index, which is 0, and last index of 10. So last element 10, which is 5. 0 to 5, 5. Save it, recompile, run. So 10 index 0, last index of 10, 5. Right. Next we'll get index from a given particular index. So index of 10 from second index, and then index of 10 from second index in backward direction. Right. Save it, recompile, and run. So index of 10 from second index. So second index is 30. From 30, what is the index of 10? So in the forward direction, the index of 10 is 5. So index of 10 from second index, 2. From second index, what is the last index of 10? So it will do in backward direction. So index is 0. Right. Next, we can also get element at 0. First index element, compile and run, which is 10. Right. Element at 0, which is 10. Next, element at 100 index. 100 index is not there, we'll get a exception. Save, recompile, and run. Index out of bound, exception, array. Next. So let us put a comment for this. And then element, set element at 0 index 1001. So 10 will be replaced by 1001. Print vector. Right, save, recompile, and run. So 10 is replaced by 1001. Next, remove element at 0 index 1001 will be removed. Print complete vector. Right, save, recompile, run. So 1001 is removed. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 10. Next, insert element at 0 index, again 1001. So insert means it will insert in between, removing other elements, remaining elements will move aside. Print vector. Right, so recompile and run. So again at 0 index we got 1001. Remaining elements will be moving to the next index. Next, we can also use get of 0. So get of 0, first index element, which is 1001. So save, recompile, and run. So next, set 0, 10. So setting 0 index element again with 10. So 1001 will be replaced by 10. Save, recompile, and run. So again we got 10. Next, add. So add, it will add in between here. Add 0 index 100 and print vector. At 0 index we'll get 100. Remaining elements will move to the side. So 100, after that 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10. Next, remove of 0. So it will remove the first index element, which is 100. Save it, recompile, and run. So again got back 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10. 100 is removed from 0th index. 0th means first index. Next, sublist. So sublist 1, 4, first index to 4th index. and here last index or end index is not included. So 1, 2, 3. So return type is list. So take a reference variable li, print li. Right, save it, recompile and run. So if you see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So fourth index is not included. We'll get only 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, 40. So this is how we are supposed to work with indexed related methods using vector class on collection of objects. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.